Okay, let's set the scene. So I'm like 17 at the time. I was either still in grade 12, my final year of high school, or I had just graduated. I can't remember off the top of my head. But basically, I used to spend every day, like, I'd just go over to my buddy's place, and I had to bike there and back, and it was like, I don't know, it was like 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. So I made this bike ride like practically every day. Like I used to go over to my buddies almost every single day, right? So this was a normal day, just like any other, you know. Went over to my friend's house. We probably played a bunch of like Kino der Toten on Black Ops 1, or did some face-offs on NHL, or I mean shootouts. Maybe even tried to build a paintball course in the backwoods, you know? Just a normal day. So I think it was around like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. I was like on my way home. And so I'm biking home like I normally do, you know? And I get to one of the steep hills, and you know, I was like, hell no, I ain't biking up this hill, you know? I'm gonna walk my bike, you know? Screw that. I'm not giving my legs no workout today. And anyways, so since I'm walking up the hill and not actually biking, I have my helmet off, you know, on my handlebars. Just on the handlebars, and I'm walking my bike up a hill. And then all of a sudden I hear the whoop whoop. I can't make a police noise, but you know what I mean, friggin' the cop like just pulls up next to me, and I'm just like, what the hell did I do? You know, I mean, friggin', you start getting all stressed out, like, oh god, what the hell did I do? Am I in trouble? Like, so basically, he pulls over, and I can't remember exactly what he said to me, but he was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket. You're riding your bicycle without a helmet. And I'm like, I'm not even friggin' riding the thing. Like, I'm walking my bike up a hill at 10 o'clock at night, mind you, on a sidewalk in like a suburban neighborhood. But yeah, anyways, no matter what I said, this cop just was like not listening to me at all, and he wrote me a ticket. It was like for $50 or something like that for not wearing my helmet. And mind you, I'm like 18 in a few months at this point, and he's like, well, you can go, you can either pay the ticket, or you can go to a like seminar for bicycle safety. Like, there's no way in hell I'm going to a seminar for bicycle safety. Like, fuck that. You imagine just sitting in there for an hour or two, like, learning about freaking bike. Like, wear your helmet. That's all you have to say. That's, what else do I need to know? But yeah, as I was saying, I was like turning 18 in like a month or two. So, what I ended up doing was I just didn't pay the ticket, because it, I guess, so, like, technically it's on my youth record or something. So like, since I'm 18 now, I don't know, but I ended up just not paying it. I just never heard a word from it after. This was like 8 years ago. I was like, screw that, I'm not going to bicycle safety, and I'm not paying a $50 ticket. Like, I don't think I should have to pay $50 because I didn't have my helmet on when I was walking my bicycle. I wasn't riding it. While we're on the subject of, you know, my younger years and all that, there was once a time where, you know, I partake, you know, in the marijuana. You know, I smoke weed. You know, I said it. I don't care. It's legal. Sue me, right? But basically, I was hanging out with a couple of my buddies, and you know, we were smoking like we normally did. We're probably rolled up a friggin' fat joint, you know, big old bat. And basically, we were hanging out with one of my buddy's friends, who I didn't really know much of, but like, I don't know, I never really heard anything too great about them, right? You know, just a couple of those guys who, you know, I don't have the best rep. Yeah, so basically we were hanging out with these guys and smoking some weed, and I mean, I was smoking my own stuff because, again, I haven't heard the best things about these guys, so you know, I'm smoking the stuff that I brought, and yeah, you know. But yeah, basically, you know, everything was going smooth so far. Like, you know, it was like a pretty normal night so far. You know, nothing too crazy going on. But then they wanted to go for a drive somewhere. I can't remember where. God knows. You know, it's been a while. This is all a long time ago. And I don't know. I just had like a bad feeling in my gut. You know, that something wrong was gonna happen. And that's kind of where the moral of the story is gonna be. Is that always trust that gut feeling, man. Always trust that gut feeling. As yeah, so pretty much I did get into the car against my better judgment. You know, I don't know. I was smoking with the boys. Everything was seeming fine. But like I should have stuck with that feeling. And so basically we're driving, and I don't know, the guy who's driving. First of all, I don't even like driving with just, you know, random people I don't really know, because like, you know what I mean. You never know. It could be a really bad drive or something could happen. I don't know if he was like on something. You know what I mean? He seemed, I don't know, he seemed a little off, in my opinion. And that should have been the first sign. I should have just been like I'm not going anywhere with him, right? I should have. But you know, young and dumb, and I didn't think any better, and I went anyways. But yeah, so I went anyways, and the whole time we were driving, I was just nervous. Plus the fact that, you know, I'm smoking weed with people who I'm already like kind of uncomfortable around. I don't really know them, you know, they don't have the best reps, so you know, I'm anxious. I'm a little paranoid, and when we're driving, then all of a sudden, just bang, you know, we hit something. You know, I didn't really know what was going on. I never actually even been into a car accident at this point either, by the way, too. So, you know, I didn't really know what was going on. So yeah, we hit a deer, and like the passenger side door was like completely like bent in. Like you couldn't even open it. And anyways, after that, I find out they've both got drugs on them, like not just weed. And by the way, back in this time too, weed was not legal. So even just like having the weed on us was already like, oh man, this is bad. Now we've been into an accident. You know, cops are gonna come, and we have weed on us. But not only that, but they had like other shit on them. I can't remember off the top of my head. Probably a little coke, a little acid, God knows, right? And so it's like, oh great, like we're screwed, like. So, me and my buddy, who I was with, we just said fuck this, and we just got out and we walked away. We walked away. It was their car. They got into the accident. They had the drugs. So we just said screw that, and we got out of there, man. But yeah, man, all I'm saying is things could have been way worse, and I should have listened to my gut. Luckily, you know, we got out of there. Nothing really happened to us or anything, but, you know what I mean? Like, listen to your gut. That's the moral of the story, dude. I think that's it for today. You know, a little story time, just playing a game that I used to play that I'm kind of getting back into a little, you know, whatever. It is what it is. If you enjoyed this, you know, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.